We're gathered again celebrating in this Advent season how Jesus came, and the motivation was God's unending love for us. Love came down at Christmas. Love came down at Christmas. Love, oh lovely, love divine. Love was born at Christmas. Star and angels gave the sign. Worship we the Godhead, love incarnate, love divine. Worship we our Jesus, but wherewith for sacred sign. Love shall be our token. Love be yours and love be mine. Love to God and neighbor. Love for plea and gift and sign.
Well, happy fourth week of Advent, church family. Glad that you are joining us for this last video of our Altogether Christmas Online Advent study. And what better topic to close out with than the topic of love? And not just love, but an altogether love. You know, one of my favorite Christmas hymns that we sing every single year is that wonderful hymn, Love Came Down at Christmas. Did you love that one? Love came down at Christmas. And I'm at this nativity scene where, we're supposed, we don't do it the way that you're supposed to do it, but we're supposed to not add the Christ child until Christmas Eve. But the Christ child, if you look close enough, is already in the nativity scene. And it's a reminder of just the hope that comes, the love that comes down on Christmas. When I think about the word love, that's certainly a word that has been abused throughout history, particularly in the world. We talk about, love. Every song you listen to, secular or Christian, talks about love in some way. And you could name thousands of songs, some of your favorite songs that probably talk about love. And love is a beautiful thing, but I also think that in the church we have a deeper understanding of what love is. And today we're calling that an altogether love. In the church, we believe that ultimately all love comes from God Himself. God is love, right? We talk about that often. God is love. And all the love in the world, some of it broken, some of it not great, but all love in the life of everybody that we're capable of loving each other comes from God Himself. Isn't that awesome? What better time? Is there a better time to talk about the love of God than a season of Advent and Christmas? We think about God's wonderful love that came to us. You probably get a glimpse of this wreath in the background, and I bet you some of you probably a lot of you have a Christmas wreath on your door. And one of the reasons that we have that wreath displayed all throughout the sanctuary and on our homes, number one, they're beautiful, right? They add so much to the service, but they also are a reminder of that eternal, never-ending love that God in Christ offers us and makes available to His people. Love. John Wesley, the founder of the Methodist Church, he talked a lot about love. And one of his key doctrines that he has is this idea of what he calls perfect love. Perfect love. And he believes that those who are in Christ can enter into a relationship with God where they receive the perfect love of God. Now, you might not be there yet. I'm not there yet. But, I think that's the beauty of the season of Advent. Advent is a season that we call the already but not yet. Does that make sense? The already but not yet. You know, Christ has already come, but he's not yet come as we're waiting on his second coming. You know, in the same way, we have already experienced the love of Christ, maybe in a full way, but not yet completely and fully and perfectly yet. During this season of Advent, I encourage you to wrestle with that idea of the already not yet love of God. Now, God, through Christ, through the gift of Jesus, has extended his love to us. Yet there's a fullness, there's a perfecting love that we can all experience. And I hope that you are reaching out to experience that this Advent and Christmas season. You know, we are right around a day or two away from the Christmas Eve service. I hope that you're planning to join us for either 5 o'clock or 7 o'clock service. If you can come to the 7 o'clock, I would encourage you to do that so that we can social distance the best that we can. It's a wonderful night where we once again sing hymns and reflect and talk about the love of Christ. Looking forward to you joining us. Thanks. God bless.